Welcome back, dear listeners, to another riveting episode of the annual Purge Debate. I'm your host, Dan Mitchell, and today we delve into the enigmatic essence of the purge. Is it a night of chaos and violence, or a necessary catharsis for society? Joining us are two callers, each with their unique perspectives. But before we jump into that, let's set the stage. Every year, as the purge looms closer, the debate ignites anew. Some view it as a mechanism for eliminating the impoverished, while others argue it's a catalyst for economic growth. But amidst this cacophony of opinions, one question remains. What does the purge truly symbolize? Let's hear from our first caller. Caller 1, you're on the air. Share with us your thoughts on the purge.
I firmly believe that the purge serves as a means of purging society of its burdens, namely, the poor. It's a night where the disadvantaged are left to fend for themselves, a Darwinian spectacle of survival.
A stark perspective indeed, Caller 1. Can you elaborate on why you perceive the purge through this lens?
Consider the strain that the impoverished place on our resources throughout the year. The purge offers a reprieve, a night where they either rise above their circumstances or succumb to them. It's a brutal reality, but one that ultimately strengthens society.
Thank you for sharing your viewpoint, Caller 1. Now, let's turn our attention to our next caller, who has a different outlook on the purge's impact. Caller 2, you're live. What's your take?
I appreciate the opportunity to speak. Contrary to the previous caller, I believe the purge is a boon for our economy. It fuels growth, stimulates demand, and ultimately contributes to the prosperity of our nation.
An intriguing perspective, Caller 2. Could you provide examples to support your claim?
Absolutely. Leading up to the purge, we witness a surge in spending on security systems, weaponry, and emergency services. This not only creates jobs, but also stimulates growth in those sectors. Furthermore, the purge acts as a form of wealth redistribution, evening the playing field for entrepreneurs and small businesses.
It's a compelling argument, but what about the moral implications of profiting from such a violent event?
It's a valid concern, but when we consider the broader economic benefits and the resulting low tax statistics, it's evident that the purge serves as a necessary economic stimulus.
Could you delve deeper into how the purge contributes to these low tax statistics?
Sure. The economic activity generated by the purge results in increased revenue for the government, allowing for lower tax rates for all citizens. Additionally, the open border policy implemented by the new founding fathers of America provides an avenue for those who wish to opt out of the purge, mitigating some of its potential harm.
It's a complex interplay of economic and social factors. However, what about the concerns raised by the AntiPurge/NFFA movement regarding the morality and societal impact of the event?
These concerns are valid and cannot be dismissed lightly. However, it's essential to recognize that the purge serves as a means of catharsis for many individuals, allowing them to release pent-up frustrations in a controlled environment. While criticisms are valid, the economic benefits cannot be ignored.
Thank you for sharing your insights, caller. How do you respond to critics who argue that the purge perpetuates a culture of violence and desensitization?
I understand those concerns, and they are certainly valid. However, I believe that the purge offers an opportunity for individuals to confront their inner demons and emerge stronger. Furthermore, the economic prosperity generated by the purge has tangible benefits for all citizens, including increased job opportunities and a thriving economy.
A compelling perspective, caller. As the debate rages on, it's clear that the purge will continue to provoke discussion and controversy for years to come. Thank you for joining us today. That's all the time we have for today. Join us next time for another enlightening episode of the annual Purge Debate. Until then, stay safe and keep questioning the status quo. Good night, listeners.
Release the beasts and purge in our American streets. Your new founding fathers thanks you for your participation.